Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Hope and Coffee, where we are all about the conversations here and the coffee. Because you know what? Conversations without some sort of enjoyable beverages are just not all that great, in my opinion. I feel like, you want to sit there, you want to be able to enjoy your friends, your family, and have a little beverage while you're there. But this is just coffee. It is iced coffee with a little bit of oat milk and a little bit of sugar-free vanilla. And I am just really enjoying this afternoon. It has been absolutely productive. It has been phenomenal. I still have a couple things left to do because this coming weekend I am heading out of town to go back to Georgia in order to get ready to go to my cousin's wedding. And I'm actually really excited because I fly out November 1st to go up to Detroit, and I think my cousin and her friend are going to come pick me up. And I'm going to have to start. I've got to pack I got to pack for that trip, but I've got to pack for my Georgia trip. And I'm driving over to Georgia, but I'm flying to Detroit, and then I'll fly back to Georgia, and then I'll drive back to Huntsville. It's going to be a mess. I hope I have a little bit of downtime, but I know it's going to be so much fun. Um, we shall see. I had to get my nails done already because I wanted to be ready to go. I was going to do my nails when I got there, but then I broke one yesterday whenever I was cleaning and really had to go get that fixed. So anyway, I had to get them done early. But I saved my toes. So if I still go with them to get nails done, then I will get my toes done at that point. Also, I went ahead and did my roots so that way they are fresh, so I don't have to think about getting those done before the wedding because now they are fresh as well. Now, these are clip-in hair extensions that I really like. I did not style my hair super well. I just thought it looked kind of cute. And wearing one of my favorite little crowns because I feel like a princess today with my hair extensions. Now, I definitely want to get my hair extensions re-put back in. And these, like I said, these are just clip-ins. This is probably only about maybe 75 grams, maybe it might not even be that much, I don't know, of hair extensions. But I usually do about 150 grams of hair extensions so it feels thicker and fuller. And definitely got to go back to my girl. She is absolutely phenomenal. And, she's probably missing me, but I miss her too. She is so much fun. But anyway, this particular episode was actually, you know, it was a little bit of kind of hit and miss of what I really wanted to talk about. But I had recently or previously had an episode about forgiveness. And this particular episode was also it's not about forgiveness, and it's not about something I really kind of went over in therapy, but I had just had a couple disappointments this weekend that really frustrated me. So I'm kind of working through those things right now. But then those frustrations kind of built to a point where I also dropped the ball and didn't do something that I told someone else that I was going to do because I was so in my head about all this other stuff. So I guess in a way it's just kind of how treating ourselves with kindness, but also I don't know. It's a little difficult conversation to have because a couple people had said they were going to do a few things and they never followed through. Things came up, they just didn't follow through, and that happens. But also, I was really looking forward to it. I had canceled some plans in order to kind of accommodate it, and when it came down to it and it got canceled, I also ended up flaking on some plans because I was then kind of hurt about what had happened. So I kind of let it affect me more than I really should have. But I don't know. I think I felt resentful, but I shouldn't have then turned around and done the same thing. I should have, text my friend and just said, hey, something's come up and I'm not right in the right mindset because that's definitely okay. Like if a friend texts me and says, hey, I'm really not in a great mindset right now to be able to do this. Is it okay if we reschedule? I am totally fine with that. Like I can definitely like acknowledge that those things happen, but I should have done that as well. And so again, this is not really an episode about forgiveness so much as finding those avenues where we can do better, not only for ourselves, but the people around us. Because I know I have not always been the best. It's like when something happens to me, sometimes I shut down in kind of the wrong ways. And it's a self-defense mechanism that I have kind of, I don't want to say learned, but I guess I've kind of put into practice over the course of the past few years in order to protect myself from being hurt. And yet, when it happens, I don't seem to know how to properly cope with it very well. And so, shutting down is my go to kind of gut, I guess, happening. And I need to be better at that because I need to communicate with those who are kind of sending me into that state. I need to be better at communicating with those people to say, hey, that really hurt my feelings because I feel like you've brushed me aside more times than just this one time. And like I may understand, but it also feels like it's now been a common occurrence that I do not feel as relevant in your life as other people. And that feels bad. Like, I don't want to have to say those things. But sometimes sitting with that discomfort, but making sure you're heard is more important. And so I'm working on that. I really, really am working on that. So, um, it's kind of been, so I think I've been distracting myself with a couple of personal projects that I wanted to do this weekend because I wanted to try to feel as though I was still doing stuff that was productive and felt good. So I did. I created this wall, which I love. I feel like it is so cute and very happy with the way it turned out. I have one more project that I'm kind of working on. I found it on Pinterest that I ordered something that hopefully will help me finish it. I've got the rest of it in my closet that I am going to hopefully put together maybe Tuesday and may have to take a video of it to try to share it with you guys. But then I have ordered some paint, furniture paint, for a cabinet that I have that currently kind of has like, I don't know, I think it's kind of like this reddish brown cabinet with some like paintwork, like almost kind of like a Tuscan mural work on it, but it's a beautiful shaped cabinet, but I feel like the art style has kind of fallen by the wayside and it does not fit my decor, but I'm going to change out the hardware and I'm going to paint the piece and hopefully it will fit into my space a little bit better. So we're going to cross our fingers. So we've got the one project that hopefully I'll finish on Tuesday. We got painting the cabinet, which once the paint gets here, then we'll do that. And then I think I have one more project that I'm kind of blanking on right now that I'm also going to do as well. But this was one of my projects that I was very excited about. Several of these pieces in here are pieces that my friend Emery, she painted. So now so this one, and this one, they are not the originals, they are just the prints. Now this one, I do believe I have the original in the living room. I think my friend Heather may have the original of this. Not sure where the original of this one is, but I remember it being really big. And but anyway, my friend Emery, she is a beautiful artist. She does this mixed media sort of painting style, and I always love her work. So I one day hope that she gets back to it because I just think she's so incredibly talented, and I love the way she gets inspired. So I hope she's able to find that again soon because I know she's been so busy and overwhelmed here lately that she hasn't been doing it all that much, but I know it's her passion. But anyway, so yeah, go out and have those hard conversations. I know they're not great, they are really awful, but sometimes it does feel better to get them out. But until next time, I will see you all on the next page. Have a great one.